Well, prepare yourself, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Talking Through the Media's Live. T3 Media's Live. That's right. That's right. I'm going back. No longer the random specific show. There's going to be some updates right now. I'm going to do that real quick. But yeah, I'm going back. So I'm your host, Chris Fagan, and this is the show where we talk about entertainment news, movie reviews, things that's going on in the world, like streaming and what's going on in the news and things like that. So I'm just going to, this is later than I normally do the show, but there were some things that I wanted to get done, and I've been trying to get this channel updated and whatnot. You might see that there's some changes and things like that right now. So I just wanted to get this quick episode out the way. I meant to do it yesterday. I meant to do an Obi-Wan recap last night, but I'm getting old. I'm too tired, man. I'm not going to do all that crap. So I do need to start doing that, though, because it would be beneficial. And I want to talk about these things. But, guys, what do you think? I hope you guys like what you see. I'm kind of doing the thing where I'm trying to get the channel back to its original, to its roots, back but in the middle of the pandemic. Certain things that we were doing that were working kind of got away from, and I'm going to try to get it back to that, mix a little bit of the old with a little bit of the new and see if I can find a good balance. One of the things that I did was I went and I did a poll on the community tab, and I said, "Hey, what do you think about me changing the name of the show to like Random Specific?" It's the name I used to use back in the day, and I think that's still my gamer tag right now on Xbox. And it was close, but most of you guys were like, "Yeah, Random Specific. I like that title above T3 Media's Live or T3 Media's Live." And then so I changed it. And then I went back and I saw that it went way back the other way. It was like, now it's like 70% to 30%. Like, no, keep it T3 Media's Live. So I did. I was like, all right. So I went back. So welcome back to T3 Media's Live. I'm going to go through the topics that we're going through today. And then I'm going to do more footage or more material for our members. And become a member if you want to do that. Please hit the like. If you're watching me live, I appreciate you watching me live. Send me a question. Hit the like button. Really does help me. I appreciate you guys for watching me live. But I'm going to do some content for the members and whatnot. If you become a member, appreciate that as well. So I'm going to do this real quick because I got a lot of things to do. I just want to just get this new format and everything layout all tested out. So let me get started real quick. So first thing I wanted to do was update you guys on something that's coming up. I am obligated to do a post on this. So we were invited to Comicpalooza, which is happening right here in my hometown of Houston, Texas, on July 17th through July 15th through the 17th. I'm going to be going to Comicpalooza. It's going to be like the second convention or event that's like this. Second time I go to something like this. I'm going to be going to the Dallas Expo. This year will mark the first time I go to a comic book or a cosplay type of convention. As some of you might remember, I was supposed to go to one years ago. I had raised money for it. I was ready. I had people sponsoring me, and then the pandemic hit, and they were like, "Fuck that machine, you ain't going no damn where." And I had to cancel it. And it's been years, and we are just now getting around to it. Thanks to Daniel Dyer, the cosplay king on this channel. He hooked it up, man. He hooked up some passes through our outlet and was like, "Hey, let's go to the Dallas Expo, man." And then he hooked it up again. And we're doing the Dallas Expo in June, and we're going to Comicpalooza on July. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. There's Mace Windu. How many black people are there in the Marvel and the Star Trek universe? There's Mace Windu. There's who else? There's Mr. Glass. There's the black dude from Jurassic Park. There's so many characters I could be, man. I figured out. Bald-headed black dude. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, give me some suggestions. Put it in the box, man. Let me some suggestions of what I should wear. But I can't wait, and I'm going to have fun with that. So let me know what you guys think that I should wear. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to go to it. I just got to figure out what costume I'm going to wear. Check this, guys. Check this out, man. So, like I said, I've never been to Comicpalooza before. I'm not going as a guest. We were invited. We got press credentials on this one. But they seem to have, they got anime, they got comics, they got cosplay, electronic gaming. They got all kinds of stuff for the kids. What else they got? I'm not gonna go through the whole history of it. If you know a lot about a lot of things about this stuff, let me know what it's like. Are you going to Comicpalooza? Have you ever been? We got 48 days till this. 48 days, 8 hours, 15 minutes, 26 seconds until we go to this. Oh wait, this is an update, man. This wasn't up here before. To this year's guests, we have some guests up here. Hold on, we got Adam Cole, all elite wrestler Adam Cole. We got Alice Cooper, got Jackie Earl Haley from The Watchmen. We got Edward James Olmos, Blade Runner. I gotta upload my first time watching Blade Runner on there. We got Hangman from All Elite Wrestling. All Elite Wrestling be representing at the expo. We got we got the White Dragon. We got Robert Patrick coming through. And Lance Reddick from John Wick. Yeah, I can't wait to see him. Yeah, that's going to be... Hold on, what we got? Hold on, let's check this out. Let's check this out real quick before I move on real quick. We got Zach Aguilar from Demon Slayer. We got Justin Cook from Yu Yu Hakusho. I know I said that wrong. You know I don't watch that. We got David Matraga from My Hero Academia. Emily Nurs from My Hero Academia. And we got Trina Nishimura. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Attack of Titans. Chris Weckamp, My Hero Academia. Oh, man. All right. Actually, on the 15th, on Friday, program hours, ticketing hours. We got... Okay, no new news there. Okay. All right. That information wasn't there before, man. But I'm excited about it. Like I said, this is going to be my first convention. I can't wait to go to it. My second, this is going to be the second. The first one is going to be the Dallas Expo. So check us out. We're going to be doing some interviews. We're going to be meeting up with the cosplayers out there and having a little bit of fun, man. So let's hope it's a good time. It should be a good time. Can't wait. Shout out to all the cosplayers out there. Let's move on to the next. Well, the next topic, major topic that's going on. So. I'm gonna take the time out to make this a part of. This is gonna be I'm gonna make this a exclusive thing. So because I know I'm not gonna be able to hold my tongue on this. So if you're watching me live, you can catch it live tonight for the next 12 hours or so before I can edit it again. But I know I'm gonna make this an exclusive. The Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial has wrapped up. It's gone to the jury now, man. And just like shout out to the lead attorney, like you said, it was a shit show. It was so funny. I mean, this whole thing has been crazy. All the memes, the whole thing. But these final talks, the closing arguments is what it's called. Man, it was crazy. And the reason why I got this picture where I have it right here on the lower third. It seems like Amber Heard. It seems like Johnny Depp and his lawyer Camille. They just chill. They just real chill over there. Look, as much as all you guys who are Team Johnny, you have got to brace yourself with reality because what Amber Heard's lawyers, when they closed it out, what they said was true. No matter how you feel about it, about justice for Johnny, about the fact that she's a liar, this and that and the other, whatever you know or whatever you feel about the situation. The case is about something specific. Defamation of whether or not him being labeled as a wife beater was justified or not. And her lawyer, in closing arguments, he said something that's 100% for real. If they can prove, they can convince the jury that he did it one time. If that label of a wife beater is justified, whether it's physical abuse or whatever, just convince that he did it at least once. That's it. She wins. And we all, whether you love Johnny or hate Johnny, love Amber or hate Amber, everybody's convinced, and they're all unanimous in believing that they were both bad for each other and they both were guilty of some types of abuse. So if they're both guilty of some type of abuse, that means he's also guilty of it. And if the jury leans on that, that's more likely that Johnny's going to lose. I mean, look, that's what it came down to in England. It was harder for him to lose in England, and he still lost. It's easier for Amber to win this case in America, and there's already precedent that was set. You guys think, hey, justice for Johnny is what y'all keep saying, but y'all better brace yourself. I'm bet something else letting you know. It's a chance that it's a greater chance that he's going to lose. But what his lawyer, Camille, said was interesting. If she lied about this, she could have lied about everything. She pretend like she don't even know what a photo is. Like, I don't know what that photo is. I don't know that. I don't know. I need to see the metadata. She hadn't even heard the phrase metadata until this week. That was the first time she ever heard the word metadata in her life. She was like, I don't know. She said, I need to see the metadata just to be snarky yesterday. But if the jury looks at that and what Camille instructed and said, if she lied about one thing, you have to take it. That's reasonable doubt. She might have lied about everything. She could have lied. Technically, she could have lied about 30 things. But if she was telling the truth about one thing, Johnny's guilty. Johnny will lose if you want to believe what Amber Heard's lawyer says. Or if you lean on reasonable doubt. If she lied about one thing, she could have been lying about everything. All I know is Johnny Depp's legal team did a way better job than Amber's team did. But they could fumble through the whole thing and still accidentally catch the ball in the end zone with 5 seconds left on the clock at the last second like that and just win the whole thing. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you team Johnny people, y'all better brace yourselves. You better brace yourselves. Now, my question is, what is the damn predictions of how long it's going to take that jury to come to? Are they going to knock this out before the holiday? Are they going to get this done before? I don't think it's going to happen before Tuesday. I think this is going to go all the way to Tuesday because they can't do nothing. They're not going to do anything on a Sunday. I don't think they're going to wrap this up tomorrow. So it's going to go on a Tuesday. I think we're going to get a verdict on Tuesday. And this is white folks' O.J. Simpson trial. It's gonna be split screen. Team Amber Heard people on the left side, Team Johnny Depp people on the other side. It's gonna be a crowd of Johnny Depp people waiting to celebrate or waiting to boo. It's gonna be like a presidential election when Florida results come in. People gonna be pissed. If a riot breaks out, I wanna be mad as hell. I'll be so disappointed in y'all. We're joining you. You can't believe it is amazing to me how many women in a Me Too era are supporting Johnny Depp. It is amazing to me. And how many people are trying to silence so many people that just, hey, I feel like, look, whether you, like I said, if you're Team Johnny or you're Team Amber, you need to. Team Amber people are, no matter how much of a shit show that they saw with her defense, with her lawyers, they fucked up a lot. But they are all holding on to the fact that it's more likely that she's gonna win. Despite all the fumbles that they did, the fact that she lied on the stand, got caught. Even Johnny got caught lying on the stand. Did you send that text? No, I didn't send that text. You lied like a motherfucker. You lied like a motherfucker. Yeah, you did. You lied. They both lied. But Johnny's team did such a good job. They could convince that jury. I went in thinking I was thinking I hope he wins. I think he should win. But I went in day one thinking, oh, it's not likely. Now it would be harder for him to win in America. But after watching them after watching it for these 20-something days and seeing Camille and seeing that team crush it. Ooh, there's a chance Johnny could squeak out of this. Get that 50 mil. But there's a bigger chance. I'm not gonna be. Look, y'all Team Johnny people, man. Y'all out there, just prepare for a loss. Don't go in there with high hopes. Just don't do it. Don't even sing that song. All right, all right. So that's That's what I think. Let me know if you guys agree. Thank you for being a member. If you support the channel like that, like this is on the member side of it. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna clean it back up. I ain't gonna curse no more. And let's go on with the rest of the show. Appreciate it, guys. Like I said, if you're watching live, hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. If you're watching live, you got questions, send me a question. Let me know what you guys think, but hit the like button because it helps us out. Let me move on to the next topic real quick because I got to get through this fast. I'm still hungry, actually. I don't usually do the show this late, but I wanted to talk about these things. I've been watching a little bit of the, what is it called? The Star Wars Celebration. And I was like, why they playing Willow in the beginning of this thing? They played the Willow trailer, and I was like, my dumbass, I'm stupid. George Lucas, he made Willow. I watched that trailer. I didn't have any high expectations about Willow. I love the Willow movie, man. I quote it every time I play the video game on my Xbox. I'm like, Willow, believe in the words. I love that movie. You're all pigs. But I thought this series, I'm like, these Disney series haven't been impressing me all that. I was like, I don't know how it's going to come out. That trailer was hot. That trailer was good. And seeing that they're going to give Mad Mardigan, Val Kilmer's character. Now, Val Kilmer, man, shout out to him, man, because he's been getting a lot of love, especially this week with Top Gun. We'll talk about that later. But that's what I was waiting for. I was watching on Star Wars Celebration, and when they said I'm playing Val's daughter, because the wife, his love interest in the movie is still in there. She's the queen now, I bet, right? And they have a daughter. And they're going to show so much love. I'm pretty sure that the character is probably going to be dead in this one. But they said they showed Val love, and that's what I was happy about. I'm like, you can't have him on the show. But they said they're not going, his presence, this is exactly what they said, his presence will be felt. His presence will be felt. And I'm pretty sure they're going to give his daughter is probably going to have the same spirit of him and get her ass in a lot of trouble on that. So when they said that Mad Mardigan's daughter was confirmed, and she said the character that is playing her, I think it was Cat, something like that, Ruby, something, I think it's Kit or Cat or something like that. I was happy to hear that. And that trailer was good. That trailer was so good. I cannot wait to see that. That's a series. At first I was thinking I don't know if I'm excited about it, if I'm going to see it or not. And I went from, it did what a trailer is supposed to do. It made my expectations just go, I don't know what I just did there. I'm sorry. All right. But if you saw it, are you a Willow fan? Are you looking forward to seeing that TV series? Are you looking forward? It looked like how this cat just going to jump on the table like this? It looked like they spent it. The quality on Disney Plus series, it reminds me of what they do with HBO. It's not quite there, but they up there. Disney got the money. They ain't playing around. And they do a good job with their series. Even the things that I don't think that I'm going to be interested in, they somehow pull me in. That hasn't all been good. Book of Boba Fett disappointed me. But this looks good. And another series I'm going to talk about a little bit later looks good. Because that trailer did its job. It brought my expectations up. It excited me. So let me know, did the Willow trailer, did it do its job for you as well? Did the trailer excite you? Check this out, man. Check this out. Did the Willow trailer do its job for you? Did it excite you? The way it looked for they look at that. Look at that. Look, they still look. She still looks good for her. I think she's in her 60s. And I don't think that's the. Look, I can't play. I don't want to play it because I'm trying not to get a copyright strike. Look, my boy Flash in here. We got Flash up in here. Even he looked like he's having fun. I can tell that they had a lot of fun putting this together. I can't wait to see it. And I think this looks real good. I can't wait to check this out. So let me know what you guys think. Are you going to check out the Willow series when it comes out this year? Because it looks real good. All right, let's move on to the next one, guys, because I got it. Like I said, I got to keep it pushing. All right, next one I want to talk about. All right, a movie. Okay, look. Top Gun Maverick. I should bring Joy in here to talk about. She did a review. I got press passes to go see some advanced screen. I'm like, I don't want to see that. I never saw the first one. I promise you, I'm going to watch Top Gun 1. I'm going to watch it, but I want to do a first time watching. On this channel, I'm going to record myself watching it, and we'll talk about it. And then I will watch Top Gun Maverick. But I said this was a waste of a film. This was not going to make any money. I was saying worse about Top Gun than I was saying about the next Avatar movie. I mean, Avatar ain't gonna make no money. I mean, it's gonna make $1 billion, but that ain't nothing. Not for a James Cameron movie. But Top Gun. I'm sorry. Let me get I got the wrong thing up. But check this out. Top Gun Maverick set to take your breath away with 142 million plus. This is the first time that Tom Cruise has made been in a movie that's busted open 100 million plus in the box office in his whole career. I had to go. I did a double take when I heard that. I was like, no, Mission Impossible. I know the Mission Impossible movies did it. No, none of them. None of this is the biggest one he's ever had. It's crazy. The Mission Impossible movies, man, they're kind of like similar to the Fast and Furious. I hated the first two, and the third ones are not that good. The fourth one, though, that's when the franchise started picking up because they started to do this new kind of style that they're doing now. But the first two movies were boring. The first two Fast and Furious movies weren't boring to me. I liked them. But the difference with ever since part 4, that was the magic number for both of those franchises. When the series, both of those series went into a different direction. All right, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be talking about Top Gun Maverick. I lost this bet. I thought this movie was going to be trash. I thought this movie was going to not make any money. Even if the movie was good, I thought nobody wants to see dog fighting. What they fighting? Don't tell me. I mean, Joy is probably Joy came home so excited. I'm pretty sure when we got together that night, she was thinking about Tom Cruise. Ooh, Maverick. I'm like, what you call me? But hey, I'll take it. But I'm wrong. Hey, look, it's making its money. It's making the money. Friday midday update. It looks like a record opening for Memorial Day weekend. As Top Gun Maverick is set to earn 142 million over 4 days, which easily would overtake Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean. That made 139. Let's see. It's taken 15 years for that record to be broken. Friday for Tom Cruise sequel is looking like a 50 million with an estimated 3 days of 117 million. That would make Top Gun Maverick the second biggest opening for Paramount after Iron Man 2, which debuted at 128. I'm surprised, man. I did not see that coming. Not for no Top Gun. But everybody's saying how good it is. It's better than the first one. I didn't see the first one. I got to do it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to do a first time watching on this channel. And I might have to time it. Then I'll probably do a first time watching Top Gun Maverick on this channel. I think I'll do that. But I'm not going to go to the movies and watch it. I don't want to. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying I'm not interested in a Top Gun movie. But I will watch it. And I might love it. You know what? And I might kick myself in the tail for saying this. I might say, damn, I should have saw it. I should have did it. What the hell was I thinking? I might be that dude. But I don't care. Today I'm not. I'm gonna watch that movie. I don't care. But I'm glad that it's making all this money because it's bringing people back into the. Tom did his job. He put that Tom magic again. And I remember when Tom was yelling at all those people that was messing up his production and COVID getting shut down and stuff. Tom wasn't playing. He was like, this movie is going to make me $150 million. Get your shit together. Tom wasn't playing. Tom was not playing. And now you see why. Look at all this money he's making. It is crazy. But congratulations to Tom Cruise, man. Hey, if you like it, I love it. I did not see it coming. I thought this was going to be a flop. But look at Tom. Look at him. Look how I got him right here. Look at it. You, Chris. You ain't know nothing. You don't know nothing. All right. I lost. I'm sorry, man. Hey, you were right. You were right, man. I'm sorry. Apologize, man. I'm sorry. You know, I know a lot about a little about a lot of things, but I didn't know that. I messed up. I'll let you. All right, move on to the next one. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you saw the movie, if you didn't, are you going to see it? Are you one of those guys that was like, Chris, you should have seen this movie at the theaters. You better go see it at the theaters. But I understand. You want to watch it on the channel because you want to do a first time watching both of these movies. I'm going to watch it for the first time, and I'm going to watch it with you guys right here on the channel. So look out for that. My first time watching Top Gun. And then I'll do a first time watching Top Gun Maverick. And I might love it. Or I might hate it. I might look at it like, what movie were y'all watching? The movie was trash. Or I might be like, that Top Gun though. But if there's no aliens in it though, man, I don't know. All right, moving on. Oh man, okay. So you guys might be wondering why this dude got Grey's Anatomy on there. My wife is a nurse and very pushy. And she was like, "You want to watch Grey's Anatomy?" I was like, "No." And she was like, "You sure?" And I was like, "All right." So she got me watching the Grey's Anatomy. I was like watching like this. I don't care. And little by little, I'm like, how is Meredith gonna pull this off? I'm like, damn, they got me. So, and then after a while, I got invested. Now I'm all caught up, and I'm into Grey's Anatomy. So Grey's Anatomy just had its 400th episode, and according to what Joy looked up, it turned out that they were planning on. They thought that this might have been it. They were thinking about wrapping this up. The way it ended, and it ended. If you're not spoilers if you didn't watch, but the way it ended was like it was bad. It was like everybody was just messing up, and it was like it ended. It felt like to me, it didn't feel like this could have been where the show ended because it ended kind of like life, the way life has. It's all this crazy stuff happens, but there's still hope that springs eternal. That's in the horizons. It could be a hopeful thing in the future, which obviously it will be. But it felt like a mid-season finale to kind of a thing, a kind of an ending. But they said this could have wrapped it up. Then they got the word that there will be another season. For all you Grey's Anatomy fans out here, I'm going to say this. This is all I got to say about this show. It's what I've been saying for years. The Meredith Grey character is tired and needs to go. This show hasn't been the same ever since Sandra Oh left. A lot of good people that have been leaving. Meredith should have been one of them a long time ago. She is to me is a drag on this show. But spoilers if you haven't seen it, if you even care. A lot of you guys were in the chat room until I started talking about Grey's Anatomy and y'all dipped out. But the way it ended, with her giving the title, hey, now that's it, you're in charge now. Everybody's quitting now. You're the last one left. That is perfect because Weber, as the leader from day one, even though he was the leader, he wasn't even in the way that much. He came in, he gave his orders, he dipped in, he dipped out. It was about the doctors. It was about the doctors training other doctors. It was about these new doctors that want to be good doctors, but they got to learn from the pros. And I feel like it hasn't been that in a while. Everything is just you think we're gonna learn about these new characters and get invested with them, and they never really did. This new team, they never did. They focused all on it. Just became the Meredith show. I mean, I know the damn thing is called Grey's Anatomy, but it never 100% focused on her. And when the show did, I was like, this is trash. I'm like, I don't know. She should have left a long time ago. And then when I heard that she got into it with Denzel Washington, I knew she needed to go. I'm like, who the hell are you talking about? Anyway, but that's just me. But I think next season, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I'm not the type of brother that should be watching this show, but I like it. It's a good show. I got to admit it. I like it now because I don't like hospital shows that much. Not since Doogie Howser. I'm that old. But I feel like she's a drag on the show. But hopefully they steer it right next year. So I'm done with that. Let me know what you got. If are you a Grey's Anatomy fan, let me know. Put it in the box below. You agree with me? Meredith needs to go. She is a drag on the show, and she needs to go. Put in the comment. Or maybe she's the best thing for you, and you're gonna get me canceled because I talked about your favorite character. I don't care. But congratulations on 400 episodes. Moving on. I used to watch Stranger Things within what? How many episodes would it be per episode season? Like 8 episodes, 8 hours. The second it hit on midnight, I would be there 8 hours later giving you a review on this channel. I haven't done that in years, and I didn't do it this time either. I'm 42 years old. I can't stay up there. I ain't staying up that late anymore. I will again eventually, but I got too much stuff to do. I got too much work to do. But I was looking for. I haven't even begun to watch. Sorry about that. I haven't even begun to watch this yet. Stranger Things season 4, part 1 just dropped, and I cannot wait to see it. And back in the day, when this channel first started, I would have been done by now. I'd have already had I would have stayed up for 8 hours straight watching the whole thing, giving you a binge review. Every time I do a binge watch of a season, I do a review, and I call it the binge on this channel. And I haven't given you a proper binge review in a while, and that's my fault. And I need to get back to that. But I'm tired. But when I do watch this season, I'm gonna give you a binge review of this part 1. I just want to know what was her name? Justice for, was it what was her name? The girl with the glasses. She became everybody's favorite character, and she ain't never came back. But I was hoping that they would do that, but I guess that wouldn't have made no sense. But I'm looking forward to it. But between Obi-Wan and all these, so we got some good shows that are out today. I'm going to tell you what I'm watching right now, and you're going to laugh at me. I'm watching Working Moms, the newest season of Working Moms on Netflix. And I'm probably going to finish that first before I start this. Working Moms is funny, man. If you haven't seen Working Moms, watch it. It is funny as hell. Especially all you guys that are close to my age. You got a girlfriend, you got a wife. Watch it. Watch it with a couple, because it's funny as hell. It's a good couples kind of a show. It'll get you yelling at the screen. I don't think Joy watches Stranger Things. Joy, do you watch Stranger Things? Let me know if you watch Stranger Things. But I think she does. I don't think she does. I'll be watching, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna binge it. I'm gonna knock out the whole thing, and I'm gonna give you my review. And because I've heard that it's good, but I'm worried that, I don't know, these kids are getting older, man. I don't know. I thought maybe last season should have been it. But it's still a moneymaker. Is it still as good as it used to be? So I'm curious about it. So I'm looking forward to watching Stranger Things, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it after I finish watching it. But we'll see. We'll see. Stranger Things, Netflix adds. Oh, that's what I want to tell you about. Look, Netflix adds a warning card to the beginning of Stranger Things following what happened with that at the school. So I'm not going to read this article, but I thought that was interesting. And I'm wondering, was it because there was an event that happened in a school in this season? Jeff, maybe that's what happened. Maybe something happens in a school because of the fact that they're playing a certain age, and maybe there's a school, but it makes sense. I mean, what happened here in Texas, my home state. If you guys didn't know, I am from Texas. It's caused an uproar, but I'm curious to how it's going to affect some shows coming out moving forward. I heard there were some shows that are getting dinged. Perhaps what's that? There's a TV show that's a comedy. It's like a mockumentary that deals with an elementary school. And they're on the news. People are talking about them now because they had an episode where they talked about, active shooting drills and stuff. I'm not going to get into it all, but all I say is it's getting crazy that we live in a world where we can't even escape it. We go to Netflix, we go to the movie theaters and stuff to watch these shows to escape these things. But I gotta say, I agree. It's probably wise for them to acknowledge it. Say, hey, look, something here might trigger you. You might be a parent. You might have a relative or somebody in your life that's been a victim or something like that. So what you're about to see could be could remind you of what's going on in the real world. So watch out. So be warned. If you haven't started watching, which I haven't yet, the latest season, the newest season of Stranger Things, season 4, there is a warning because of what's been going on in the news. And that's I'll move on from that. It's sad that we got to do that, but it's necessary. All right, I'm over time. I try to keep the show a tight 30, but I'm gonna keep it rolling. For the main event, what I thought about Obi-Wan, episode 1 and 4 of hit him with the Force like Obi. I honestly think this is the best show so far. That's based on these first 2 episodes. The best first 2 episodes that Disney Plus has done, and I am throwing the Mandalorian in there in this on that ranking. Obi-Wan Kenobi episode 1 and 2 was, to me, perfect Star Wars. As much people give crap to the prequels, everybody believes that Ewan McGregor was the best thing about the prequels. His Obi-Wan Kenobi. The fact that he is so age appropriate, where Obi-Wan Kenobi is right now in the timeline of this series, to the original actor who played Obi-Wan, was like 10 years off, I think, from events of New Hope. And Ewan McGregor is technically like 10 or 12, like 11, 12 or whatever, 10 years younger than that actor was. I'm sorry, I have to say that actor because I just forgot his name. I apologize. If you know his name, put it in the comments. Was when he played in Obi-Wan in A New Hope. The one criticism that I have between both episodes, and I love them both, is the Inquisitors, especially our main antagonist. I have a feeling, spoilers if you have not watched it, 3, 2, 1. I have a feeling that she was obviously one of those the kids that they showed us in the opening of the show that were escaping Order 66. Because I thought I saw a little black girl in that classroom. Man, when the stormtroopers came in blast, I was like, "Oh, is Anakin about to come in here? Are we about to see them kids?" Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we gonna do? Bzzz. Come here, little Billy. I thought we were about to see that, but I thought one of the kids was a little black girl, so I'm thinking that's who the Inquisitors. Some of the Inquisitors are the third sister, seventh sister, and all that stuff. The brothers and sisters. I'm thinking that's who they are, or at least that's who one of them is. Because why is she so fixated on Obi-Wan Kenobi like that? I'm thinking that he blames him for not protecting her or something like that, and having to turn to the dark side and all that stuff. How much you want to bet she's going to be redeemed? She's going to be an ally or something. Watch. Something crazy like that's going to happen. But other than that, what's going on, Pierre? How you doing? I'm about to wrap it up. I'm doing this so late because I've been busy trying to do the new facelift for the channel and stuff. So I appreciate you watching me, man. And hit the like button if you haven't hit it yet. But I'm talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi and what I thought about it. Let me know what you thought about it too if you've seen it yet. If you haven't, I might get into some spoilers. So if you haven't seen Obi, man, you better back out. But I loved it. I loved. Why do you think Obi-Wan is limited? Why do you think Obi-Wan is limited like WandaVision? Because there's only so far we can go before we hit into A New Hope. I heard that Andor is only 2 seasons. It's limited as well. There's only going to be 2 seasons, and then it's going to hit into Rogue One. Because of where they are in the timeline. There's only so much story that can go before it bumps into like A New Hope, before Andor bumps into Rogue One. That's just math. But I'm not mad at it because I wouldn't want them to drag it out anyway. But I appreciate you asking that though. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Daniel? Hit the like button and let me know. And I'm talking Obi. If you've seen Obi, if you haven't seen it, back out. Come back later after you see it, because I might get into some spoilers. But right now, I'm just talking about what I thought about it. So like I said, almost a perfect series so far. Only a few things here and there, like a parkour situation. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So, some things that was happening was just so unnecessary, like that, like a backflip or something like that. Little minor, little pet peeves, nothing major. But Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi, he still got it. What really makes this show a must see is the uncle and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Them butting heads. Them butting heads to them still having each other's back a few minutes later was such a good scene. And it's like, but the only problem with a show like this is that you know the stakes already. You know what happens to these people already in A New Hope. So nothing that happens to them on the channel, on this series, is gonna shock you, or like, oh no, the aunt, uncle, they fell in the well. Are they gonna make it out? Yeah, they make it out because they serving a teenage, Luke Skywalker blue milk in a couple of years. They're good. They're fine. There's nothing gonna happen. So there's no excitement on that. So taking Obi-Wan off planet, which is I'm glad they will do, or that they've done, was great. And I'm glad that it didn't get into like a lot of action from the episode 1. The development, seeing where Obi-Wan, you notice where Obi-Wan was in this on the very first episode, very similar to where Luke Skywalker was on the Last Jedi. Very similar, wasn't it? Don't take much to break these Jedi, man. It was like, man, I fucked up. And get you know what? I'm calling it. And they go into hiding, and that's it. They all that hope that springs eternal. That all dwindled away. Stop using the Force. I don't give a damn no more. And drinking green titty milk. But I thought that was interesting that they both went through that. Seems like they both had that depression phase. But the thing that stood out the most is the young lady who is playing a young Princess Leia. That back talk, she has Carrie Fisher's spirit, man. She has it. She has Carrie Fisher's spirit. You will not be disappointed. In that moment between Ewan McGregor and her, Obi-Wan and Leia, it was like, you remind me. Obviously, he was talking about her mother, Padme. You remind me of somebody, man, that I used to know. And it was sad that he couldn't tell her. It was sad. But when I saw that scene, it made me think about when Luke asked Leia, what do you remember about your mother? And she said, that she was sad, and then she could just feel her, and that Luke couldn't. Luke is more connected with Anakin, and Leia seemed to be more connected with Padme spiritually. And I feel like they're going to be going into that a lot. Obviously, I mean, when you got Luke, and this was on the trailer, like running away from his uncle so he could play, starship fighter ships out there, as he's playing outside. Leia just being a boss, being political. She hates politics, but being political, just like her mother. And and I think this show is going to do honor and justice to these characters from the past. And they're handling it in a way that the prequels kind of failed to handle it. And I feel like at the same time, this series, more than any other so far, will bring honor and interest to parts of Star Wars that have made, whether you're the regular fan of Star Wars or the Phantom Menace dumbasses, I feel like people are going to come together. Obviously, if you're just a hater that just likes to hate, just wants to clickbait and hate, then you're going to pick apart every damn thing. Kathleen Kennedy is, but that's fine. But I feel like this series has the potential to bring a lot more Star Wars people together and could take it back into a positive direction. And I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to develop on that. I enjoyed that episode, both of those episodes. I enjoyed callbacks to certain things. I'm curious if we're. Look. Here's a prediction that I have that I don't expect to happen. And feel free to put some predictions of if you watched episode 1 and 2 of Kenobi, put your predictions in there. Hit the like button, put your predictions in there. Become a subscriber if you don't mind. Appreciate you guys. I think we're gonna see Jar Jar Binks. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But I would love. There's a story about where Jar Jar Binks went after the rise of the Empire, how he's hated and to me, it's a metaphor of how people treated that actor who played Jar Jar Binks, blaming him for how bad it was, blah, blah, blah. I kind of want to see that. Whether Obi-Wan Kenobi helps him or not, I don't know if he would. I think it'll be dangerous for him to reintroduce himself to Obi. But for as a wanderer, whatever that planet was that Jar Jar found himself on, it's a gesture begging for money because the people blame him for the rise of Palpatine because he was the one who voted to give the Chancellor all that power and he became the Emperor. I kind of want to see that. And I feel like that story would fit in this series. It would be stupid. I don't think they should do it, but I think I want to see it. But that's my stupid prediction on that. And that's all I'll say on that. Oh, but overall, it's a great series so far. I'm having too much fun with it. And I can't wait to see episode 3 next week. I think it's real good. I think this is the series that we needed, especially after what happened with the Boba Fett. How much of a disappointment that turned out to be. But I think Star Wars is on the path now, and I'm looking forward to it. Just this, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know what's going on with this Inquisitor. I feel like this Inquisitor is going to turn. I think he's going to turn her. I think Vader's going to have to kill her. I think she's going to turn. I don't know why, because it's like she's so focused on destroying Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think she's going to turn back to the light. I think she's one of those kids that was in the beginning because they showed us that for a reason. I think she's going to turn to the light. That's my prediction on that. And shout out to all the people that's online that's showing her hate, man. Like, dude, she's doing her job. She's a great actress. Y'all remember her, that actress from The Queen's Gambit, that Netflix series? You know she's a good actress. I just don't believe that how it's being. The director is doing a great job with the series overall. I just don't like 100% how the Inquisitors are being handled. I know the way Vader is going to be handled when he makes his appearance and everything. I know everything else is going to be great. I just don't like 100% how the Inquisitors are being handled. Not 100%. If there's any drag on the show, it's just them a little bit. And what happened at the end? Did they break canon? What happened at the end of episode 2? If they break canon, because if you saw it, if you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But if you saw Rebels regarding the Grand Inquisitor, they just broke canon. So I want to know what the hell's going on. So I don't know. That's my only. I guess that's my only criticism I would have for that so far. So overall, I loved it. So share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and put it in the box below, and we'll talk about it. Maybe we're going to keep talking about this every week, and we'll do a recap show every week following each episode. Maybe I'll stay up and watch it, guys. But I appreciate you guys for watching this episode of T3 Media's Live. I am so tired and hungry. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be gone. I don't usually stream this late, but I wanted to get this out the way because I want to show you guys what was new, what was happening with the channel, what we're moving forward. And I appreciate you guys for watching me. Appreciate you guys for talking to me in the chats. Let's see. Do I have my chat sections set up here? Ever up? Nah, it's not displaying. I think I too much time. I gotta fix the timing on these chats. Yeah, I wouldn't have it. Otherwise, it would have been right there on the side of me, right there. But I messed it up. But yeah, you guys send me a chat. I'll holler at you. I'll give you a shout out. Definitely give you a shout out. If you support the channel, send a super chat. If you send us questions like that, definitely. But Whether you do or not, it's up to you guys. I appreciate you one way or the other. But I appreciate you guys for just watching the show and letting me know what you guys think and sharing your thoughts with me. I'm about to go, man. I gotta go. See you guys next week. We got some more things to talk about. Maybe some more games. We're gonna bring the panel back now that I got things kind of squared away. Keep you guys updated. So holler at us when we go to Comicpalooza. Holler at us when we go to Fan Expo. And till next time, guys. Peace.